Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Greyhound Hollow, where we will have our first inaugural game for Statesville FC in the I-40 Derby as they take on last year's NPSL champion, Hickory FC, current USL team squad. Everybody, welcome to Greyhound Hollow. I'm Brian Buckauer. We'll be bringing you the broadcast live from above the beautiful Greyhound Hollow press box. Starting lineups for Charlotte FC, as you see, Eric Nemip will be starting at goalie. We'll have LaRue, Castile, Hudson, Sagnon in the back line. Gutierrez is be in the middle, 4-4-2 today. Slate Danforth, Brino Andriucci, Braden McCord, Soren LaRue, Juan Camilo Gonzalez, Jackson Gutierrez, and Joe Lewis on the back line. If you missed us last week, on Saturday, Statesville FC started their inaugural season in the NPSL, unfortunately losing 1-0 at Burlington United. As you see the live standings, Statesville in 6th place, all to play for, as last year's champion Hickory FC and Appalachian have both left the Southeast Conference of the NPSL. Hickory FC, of course, has now jumped up to USL 2. Carlos Rubio is their head coach, and Nick Brown will be the head coach for Statesville High. Teams getting ready to kick off here today. And we are underway in the Hollow. Statesville FC, first ever home match. Thanks for everyone for joining us today. Nice spin move on the outside. Statesville FC wins the free kick, wins the throw. Gonzalez looking for Gutierrez. cleared out by Marquez. Callum Hudson with the big defense there. Hickory now on the attack. Ball in midfield, played, deflected out, intercepted. Andriucci outside to Lewis. Good defense, though, by Robbie Delgan. Statesville with the majority of the possession here in the early 90 seconds of the match. Ball played to midfield, won by Gonzalez, played to the outside. Foul, no foul, says the referee. Play on. FC lets the ball go out on the side. It'll be Hickory FC ball. Foul opportunity here for Hickory FC right outside the box. Hickory FC fans with excellent showing here tonight. Statesville FC also with its own group of supporters. As we prepare here for the free kick. Bit of a discussion on who will take this shot. Hickory, of course, will open up their season. No danger there, harmlessly collected by Nipple. Ball played deep. Pressed by Andriucci. He can't make it. Hickory now playing out the back. Jonah Straub and Harry Rowe playing it back and forth. It looks like a bit of a 4-2-3-1 for Hickory and then a 4-2-3-1 for Statesville. Hickory able to work out of the press. Nice movement. Ball over the top. And it's going to fall harmlessly for Statesville. Big ball deep. Statesville looking to create. Brought down by a Hickory. Robbie Denham. Foul in midfield. Something Statesville struggled with Saturday against Burlington. A lot of fouls in that match. More fouls than shots on target or even shots at all. Hickory, of course, first action this season. Opportunity for gentlemen to get a bit of a run out. Fans to come down in this inaugural I-40 derby. Beautiful trophy on the line. Hickory's first match will be away at Asheville. this Saturday, 3:30. Opportunity, though, for Carlos Rubio to get a run out a few days before the season opener. What should be a pretty tightly contested South Atlantic division for Hickory FC. A lot of optimism coming out of the club. Rightfully so. Statesville FC with the throw. Physical, but one back. Throw on the far side. Turnover. Robbie Delgan. With an opportunity shot and goal! Hickory FC first on the scoreboard. Turnover in midfield by Statesville, capitalized on quickly by Hickory. Quickly down the side. And Robbie Dangenham able to finish near post. An excellent goal. 1-0 Hickory FC in the inaugural I-40 derby. Take a look at the replay of this goal and the celebration by Robbie Dangenham. Statesville FC still looking for its first goal in club history. Hickory FC with its first goal of the 2026 campaign. Carlos Rubio most likely very happy with what he's seen in the opening 10 minutes. Big foot there. Brought back in. Hickory now comfortable in possession, working out the back. Does look like they've kind of transitioned here to 3 at the back. Ball played down the line. Dingham on the run. Goes to the touchline. Plays a centering ball opportunity for Hickory, and misses it out wide. That'll be a goal kick for Statesville FC. Take a look at that last opportunity for Hickory. Ball played down the line to Dingham. Went to the touchline. Looked to try to center. To the touchline. Ivan Morcillo.
Plays a centering ball opportunity for Hickory, and
not able
misses
to
it out
connect.
wide.
Herd trying to work out of their own back. Pressed in right now by Hickory. Good touch, but lost just a bit out of bounds. Statesville plays the ball. Turnover, excuse me, back to Hickory, and a reset by FC Hickory. 11 minutes gone in the inaugural I-40 Derby. Hickory FC up 1-0. Challenge in midfield, that will go uncalled. I believe ref took note of that. Ball to the corner. Dang, he's been all over the pitch today. The main trouble man for Hickory. No danger there. Ball heads back. Hickory very comfortable in possession right now. Statesville still looking to find some sort of rhythm here offensively. Opportunity, turnover in midfield, ball play. Joe Lewis looks into the middle. Drop back by Andrucci. Andrucci looks for a shot. Does not find it. Ball bounces out. Opportunity, oh, and shot wide. Statesville FC with a nice back and forth. They have their first shot of the match. Take a look at that replay.
Drop back
ball.
by Andrucci.
Turnover in the midfield.
For a
Joe
shot.
Lewis played it quickly into the middle. A nice back heel.
Does not find it.
Found Perigodov.
Ball bounces
and then outside,
out.
Andrew
Opportunity, oh, and shot wide.
Opportunity for Statesville. Long throw opportunity here for Hickory. Ball thrown deep, header, opportunity, cleared out by Statesville and harmlessly kicked away. Hickory early in the first 15 with most of the opportunities. Statesville with the most recent shot by Andrucci. Still looking for a little more of offensive firepower. Nipple takes out of the back. Almost won there by Gutierrez. Ball picked up by Andrucci. Turned over in the midfield. Nobody seems to want it. And Sammy Castle will shepherd it back to the goalie. Another ball played deep. Jackson Gutierrez with the flick on. And we're going to be playing a little bit of ping pong. Fans, remember, here at Greyhound Hollow, NPSL regular season opener. This Saturday, kickoff at 7:30. Statesville welcomes the 865 Alliance to town out of Knoxville. Ball turned over at midfield. Opportunity going the other way. Slide tackle and saved by Sammy Castle. Dangerous there for Charlotte. Able to work out of the press. Gonzalez. Another turnover in midfield for Statesville. Hickory able to win a lot of these second chance balls. Joe Lewis places the midfield. Works around the back. Coach Nick Brown hoping to see a little more offensively from FC. 16 minutes in. Opening goal by Robbie Dangenham sees Hickory up 1-0. Hickory happy to play it along the back. Opportunity for Statesville on the turnover. Ball going. 22. Brendan McCourt and goal! Statesville FC! It's the first goal in club history. Brandon McCourt buries the one-on-one. Tied in Statesville. Brandon McCourt, introduce yourself to the Hollow. The first goal in Statesville FC history. Let's take a look at that.
Opportunity for
McCourt.
Statesville on the
Hickory had an
turnover.
opportunity, tried to
Ball
play it
going.
back. Turned
22.
over, McCourt pounced.
Brendan McCourt
Buried the one-on-one opportunity. 1-1 here in the I-40 Derby. "20 minutes into the I-40 Derby." Oh no. That score incorrect. It is only 1-1 here. Opportunity again here for Statesville. Ball played across the middle, deflected out by Hickory. Good defense, and played harmlessly away. Hickory back with possession, playing the ball. Straub looking for O'Mahony. O'Mahony was going to play a nice ball over the top there. Nice touch. Opportunity, and dag 'em! Robbie Dangum again finishes. As Hickory puts a second on the board. Second goal of the night for Robbie Deegan. Hickory FC looking poised to have a great 2026. Robbie Deegan on the outside, absolutely taking over this match. .23 minutes into the I-40 Derby, Hickory FC leading 2-1 on the back of a Dangum brace, and there on the throw-in takes the foul. Hickory working around the back. Very comfortable. Straub and Hickory again on the attack. Ball comes to the near side. They're going to look for Dangum. Statesville FC still looking for a bit of control. Their first home match. Friendly here against Hickory. Hickory FC able to capitalize on 2 mistakes. Statesville FC was able to capitalize on a back pass by Hickory. Our 2 goal scorers, Brandon McCourt and Robbie Dengham. Another foul in the midfield, Statesville FC. Hickory takes advantage. Hickory controlling in the midfield, looking for an opportunity. Statesville with the forced turnover. Works it around. Back out to Joe Lewis. Nice little possession here by the Herd. Little give and go. Back across the middle. And nothing going there for the Herd. (2-1), 29th minute, the inaugural I-40 Derby. Statesville works it around, top of the box. Gutierrez looks outside Lewis. Lewis with a first-time ball in. Isn't able to find Slate Danforth. Be Hickory throw. Long throw by Hickory. That'll be a weapon as the season progresses in USL 2. Hickory comfortably wins back possession, plays it around the back. Jonas Straub, seen a lot of him on the ball in this first half. Hickory sets up on there. Play out of the back. Statesville FC not pressing in that final third, letting the ball trickle in a bit to the midfield. Big ball over the top, looking. Oh, they found him, Robbie Denham. Robbie Denham, and good defense that time by Sammy Castle. Robbie Denham has eaten Statesville FC up today. That stop had to be made. Opportunity for a Hickory goes to the wayside. Statesville back with the ball. Ball played to Gutierrez. Good turn. Ball played deep. McCourt looks to run on. Not able to. And Hickory will reset. Big ball over the top by Hickory. Looking. for Polachecki. He was offsides, according to the officials. Tomas Palaki looking for an opening goal, the center forward for Hickory FC. Once again, from the reminder, Statesville FC's first NPSL regular season home match this Saturday, 7:30. Make sure to join us. There's a drone show. We're not hearing, but we've been told. Big ball. Opportunity for Statesville, cleared out by Hickory. Ivan Marcello runs onto it. Not able to do anything with that. Another long throw. And Hickory with possession. Harry Rowe, the left back, able to play it in to Dangum. Dangum, as I said, he's been all over the pitch, wins that ball back. Excellent effort. Johannes Straub looks for feet, able to find it, and Castile able to clear it out for the Herd. Hickory once again playing along the back. Looks again still like they're staying in their back three. Ball falls harmlessly. As you can see, great support by Hickory FC tonight. Brought a large contingent of fans to the match. Pretty awesome. Free kick for Statesville. Far side, mountain midfield. Gonzalez, trapped in midfield. Dribbles out, pressed there by Marcio, excuse me. Conrado Alicio advances with it, loses possession. Challenge by Hickory, one, but ball dances back out to the Herd. Joe Lewis with possession, looks for Gonzalez. Now, I will say, if we like Dengham, big fan of Juan Camilo Gonzalez. His play in the midfield, I think, this season will be integral to the Herd's hopes. Hickory happy to play it around the back. Feel like the only way Statesville, I think in their mind, the only way Statesville can score is if they make a mistake. They've been in complete control. One back pass led to the Brandon McCourt first ever goal in Statesville FC history. Hickory happy to keep possession. Up 2-1. In the I-40 Derby, the inaugural rivalry match. That is a late challenge by the Herd. And once again, Statesville Called for the foul. Seems as if Thomas Palaki not happy with something on that play. Had words with the official. Everything okay. Ball played down the far sideline. Intercepted by the Herd and one for a throw. Gonzalez finds his way out of trouble, draws the foul. In their week 1 loss at Burlington, Statesville went with a 3-4-2-1. Tonight, looks like they're going, or not looks like they're going, they're trying a 4-2-3-1, just to see if we can get a little bit more action on the wings, a little more steady play out there. Ball almost kept in, but trickles out. Alicio Coronado couldn't keep that in. Hickory FC ball. Big throw. Won by Castile. Coronado could not keep it in. Hickory tries on the far side. Ball played to the middle. Centered opportunity. Turned over. Statesville going the other way. Crosses the midfield. Can't seem to find anybody, and it'll be a throw. Statesville. Out to Gonzalez. Gonzalez looks for Lewis. Lewis sprays it down the line. Finds a runner in the channel. That's Gutierrez. Gutierrez with the back post ball. Opportunity and no. Not able to control the ball. Statesville FC with another opportunity there. Good chance. Unfortunately could not capitalize. It's our first chance we've had by either team here in a bit. Let's take a look at that.
Out to Gonzalez.
Gonzalez kicks it over to Lewis. Lewis is able to find somebody in the
sprays
channel.
Sprays it down the line. Finds
Gutierrez. Gutierrez with the back post ball.
Gutierrez with the back post ball.
Not able
Opportunity
to
and no.
And ball harmlessly away. Hickory FC now back on the attack, looking to push forward a little bit. Roman O'Mahony, very steady hand in the midfield. Big ball over the top. Handball. Did not get called. That was a handball by Sammy Castile. He'll take getting away with that. Ball played down the line. Hickory FC. Coach Sammy Rubio not probably happy with that call, but it is a friendly. It is a friendly. Ball over the top. Once again, searching down the left side. Statesville's right. Ball centered. Deegan with a feint. Looks to center. Cannot. Corner kick for Hickory. And this amazing crowd here tonight in the inaugural match for Statesville FC at home. Corner kick finds no danger. Cleared out. Statesville's ball. Coronado to Gonzalez. Sprays it long to Danforth. Danforth's had a few opportunities this match on that back post. Has not been able to capitalize quite yet, but he has been lurking. 5 minutes roughly to go in the first half of the first I-40 Derby. Nice little move by Harry Rowe. Coronado catches him with the arm. That will be a foul. Hickory, very patient buildup. As we said, opening the season in Asheville this Saturday. USL 2 action. The former NPSL champs last season. Able to overcome El Farolito, as well as rival Appalachian FC. I believe that'll be balls out of bounds about midfield. Hickory has done a great job. They've really pressured this ball, kept it down on this near side. Definitely focusing on Robbie Denham. Ball played over the top. Not able to sneak by. Good defense by Hickory. Gonzalez. No one lets him know. Turnover. Opportunity for Hickory as they go on the attack. Callum Hudson breaks up play. Throw for Hickory. Rowe looks for Dangham. Good defense by Coronado. Quickly, though. Dangham into the right foot. Takes a wild whack, but it looks like Castile there to make the defense. I'll say it again, Robbie Dangham is a very dangerous player on that left wing. Ball played across. No one finds it. Rowe. Opportunity from deep, and that will fall away harmlessly. Opportunistic by Ronan Mahoney. Statesville FC trailing 1-2 to 1. Hickory FC leading. Depending on what side of I-40 you are supporting this evening. Thank you to all of our partners, sponsors, friends, and family that have been very helpful in launching the inaugural season for Statesville FC. Turnover in the midfield. Hurd with a turn, tried to a touch, but Hickory able to clean up. A little bit of popcorn in the midfield. Statesville able to come down with it, but looks like the second, third, and fourth ball. Oh, no, that's me a foul. Foul on Hickory. Statesville with a chance to reset. Of course, Tony Pineda, Hickory FC legend, also Statesville High legend, scored, I believe, 60-some goals his senior season. Tony is here, actually. He led the teams out at the start of the game, and will also be, I believe, addressing some of the fans at halftime. Be now with the Carolina Core MLS Next program. But a nice commonality between these two teams. Hickory now on the break. 3-on-2. Great ball to Denham. Robbie Denham, and he finds it. That's the hat trick for Robbie Denham. 3-1. Hickory in control in the first half of the I-40 Derby. A nice cheeky finish by Denham. I don't know if the plan is to get him the
That's
ball.
hat trick
But
for
Robbie
Robbie
Denham,
Denham.
look at this celebration.
3-1 Hickory. In control in the first.
Statesville needs to find a way to mark Denham a little better. He's finding a lot of space on that left side. 3-1 Hickory with the lead as we get to the last minutes here. Most likely seconds of the first half. Another turnover. Denham. Oh, that's audacious by the man with the hat trick. I don't blame him. I think everyone in the stadium would take a go. And that is the end of the half. Hickory FC leading 3-1 in the inaugural I-40 Derby. We'll be back from Greyhound Hollow. Welcome back to Greyhound Hollow in Statesville, North Carolina, the inaugural I-40 Derby between Statesville FC and Hickory FC. Hickory FC leading 3-1 behind the hat trick from Robbie Deegan. He has been absolutely unplayable on that wing. He is back out here in the second half. For Statesville FC, the first goal in club history scored by Braden McCourt. As Hickory leads 3-1. There will be a trophy presented for this one. I have seen it. It is a beautiful piece of art. Local artists came together. $45 down and 45 to go. Second half begins. Hickory now attacking left to right. Statesville right to left across your radio dial. Ball out for an early Statesville throw. Ball played up. Won by Hickory. Back the other way. Few subs have been trickled in. We'll see. Do our best to get you that information. Justin Ortiz, one of them for Statesville FC. Also see Javin Ochieng in now for Hickory in the midfield. Be a nice little battle between the two 30s. Possession lost in midfield. Statesville FC also has brought in the Bunton brothers. David Bunton playing up top, and Isaac Bunton will be back in the net right now. So wholesale changes almost for Statesville. Hickory leaving some of their starters out to go into the second half. Most importantly, Robbie Deegan still out there with his hat trick on the left side. Hickory in control in the midfield. Sprays it around, back out to the far wing. Great touch. Brought down, played to the middle, and defended away. I believe that was Gonzalez. Corner kick, Hickory. That is Jeremiah's Italian ice corner kick. Remember, after all wins at Statesville FC games, pre-Jeremiah's ice. And also on Saturday, if you're able to make it, Hickory, corner wide. If you're able to make it on Saturday, every fan in attendance will be given an opportunity and a coupon for free Italian ice. Statesville trying to work out the back. Little one-touch ball. Nicely done. Followed into a bit of a trap. Hickory able to pounce. 5-on-1. Oh, advantage brought back. Perigjev, the Ukrainian, is fouled. Free kick. Callum Hudson. Challenge by Soren LaRue here on the left. Not heard much of him as the ball has seemed to be stuck on that left side most of the match. Justin Ortiz wins the ball back. Played long. Hickory able to come back down with it. Robbie Deegan there, and a late foul. I'm going to say a high kick, I think, on Deegan. Statesville FC with the free kick. Great crowd tonight. Greyhound Hollow. Soccer is viable in the South, and this just goes more to prove it. Free kick defended well by a Hickory opportunity. He's got a man. Oh, and a little bit of a miscommunication. Ochieng looking for that big cross. The run was there. The run began. He quit on it, though, before he was able to get his head up. Statesville now looking to use a little bit of its own verticality. Right out of bounds as they look for Ortiz on that left wing. Charlie Naylor now in the back for Hickory as well. Alvaro Miniero. Ball flicked over the top. Pirouette. Defended, though, by Hickory. Told to get up. Play down the line. Opportunity. Nice cut in. Gonna have a shot. However, nothing there for Hickory. Statesville. Goal kick. Statesville and Hickory battle for possession on the far side. Played back to the middle. Sprayed down to the side. Hickory in possession. Statesville with the throw near sideline. Hickory wins the 50-50. Ball played in O-chain. Searching ball out wide. Nobody there. And a Statesville goal kick. Nice spin by Joe Lewis. Can't come up with it. Challenge by Bunton. Ball back and forth. Looks like we're going to have our yellow card First yellow card of the match. Looks like that's Jackson Gutierrez, the center defensive midfielder for Statesville. Free kick for Hickory. Hickory elects to play possession. Hickory obviously looking to cycle, force the outside wing backs, fullbacks in, and then trying to hit over the top. It's been successful a few times. A couple chances have been created as well. But currently 3-1 in the 55th minute. Robbie Deegan with a hat trick for Hickory FC. Statesville FC, Braden McCourt with the first goal in club history. Turnover by Hickory on the attacking side, and Callum Hudson, he's going to go into the book as well. Dangerous location for a foul. Free kick here for Hickory, looking to go for 4. Free kick angle. Looks like they're going to go with a right-footed Martin Kozak with the service. Great little ball. Excellent defense by Isaac Bunton. Punches away. Now time for the long throw by Hickory. Nope, they'll go short. A little bit of a mistouch, but possession maintained. Back into the middle. Good defensive, brave defensive effort by Callum Hudson, the center back. 50-50 challenge, but Hickory able to get, oh no. That is a little behind the ball. No call on Ortiz. That's just going to be a throw. Ortiz, I think, lucky that ball was already out of bounds. Long throw. Won by Ortiz and maintained by Hickory. Hickory on the top of the 18. Dancing. No foul called. Play on, says the referee. Statesville looks to counter, but cannot maintain the touch. David Bunton, little untidy. Ochiang. To Naylor. Naylor down the left side. And harmlessly away for a Statesville throw. Statesville trapped in their own zone. Hickory with an excellent press on this side. '59th minute of the inaugural I-40 Derby. Big win by Bunton. Played to Perigadov. Outside, Ortiz. Ortiz looks to get by and beats a man. Goes to the inside, play from behind, and penalty given. Statesville FC wins the penalty. Justin Ortiz dances by two Hickory FC defenders. And we will have a penalty shot for the Herd. Kirlo Perugadov will take the penalty for the Herd. And he scores! 3-2 Statesville within striking distance. The Herd is on parade. Kirlo Perugadov with the second goal for Statesville FC today. Now Robbie Deegan's hat trick, the difference between the two clubs. And here we're going to have a substitute for Hickory FC as they're going to change goalies in this friendly. Makes complete sense. Hickory now on the attack. Robbie Deegan. Ball deflected. Foul one on the far side. No effort to play the ball, says the official. Free kick now for Hickory. Dangerous position. Ball played to the back post. Oh! Contact made. Great defense. And brave play by, apparently, it's Caleb Trogdon in goal. Given some bad information earlier. And it remains 3-2. Opportunity still for Statesville to stay in this match. Button chases down, cannot get there. Hickory now going to be a little more cautious in their build-up play. There is a trophy on the line tonight. Trophies do weird things to people. Ask any Tottenham Hotspur supporter. Slip by Ocho. He recovers nicely, flicked on. And Statesville collects. All the way back to Trogdon. He clears. 50-50, the 230s battle. Comes out to Hickory. 26 minutes remain here at Greyhound Hollow. An amazing night of soccer in the Southeast. The I-40 Derby. Excited for this matchup to continue over the years between the USL2 Hickory FC and NPSL Statesville FC. No foul called there. Opportunity here for Hickory as they move. Leo Souza. Back to Roman Mahoney. Switch of the field. Good control. Oh, out of bounds. Ball out of bounds. Hickory with possession. Look to work through the middle. Defended by Gonzalez. Quickly taken by Martin Kozak. Ball spread out wide. Into the middle. Deegan goes for the flick. May have gotten a piece. Souza, though, can't control it. Hickory FC opening up their season next week. Excuse me, this Saturday against Asheville. Oh, long shot. Skids under Trogdon's arms, and that thought maybe there was a touch, but nope. Goal kick for the Herd. Ball down the line. Joe Lewis tried to press up David Bunton tried to press up. Forced the turnover, not able to. Once again, Hickory's kicking off in the South Atlantic Division this Saturday at 3:30 against Asheville. They also have North Carolina, Courage, and ball will be Hickory's throw. Yeah, and then the new division, Appalachian FC, Wake FC, Asheville City Soccer Club, Charlotte Independence 2, Port City FC, the Charlotte Eagles, and the North Carolina FC U23, and Tobacco Road FC, all part of that South Atlantic Division. Hickory kicking off 3:30 Saturday against Asheville City. And on our side, Statesville FC kicking off this Saturday, 7:30 against the 865 Alliance. You can watch that here if you're not able to make it. All fans in attendance will be getting free Jeremiah's Italian Ice, as well as a drone show. Don't think I've ever seen a drone show in Statesville. That'll be a very unique opportunity. Looking forward to that. Bring the family, bring the friends. Bring the kids. Bring the uncles, aunts. Bring everybody. Bring the dog. Saturday, 7:30. NPSL home opener. 21 minutes remaining. Turnover in the midfield. Statesville with the opportunity to get this back within. Perugadov tries to go for the Pele. Can't get by. Ball cleared out by Hickory. Nice tidy passing by Hickory. Statesville with the ball, trying to make something here with 20 minutes left in the I-40 Derby. Live from Greyhound Hollow, the first home match in the history of Statesville FC. Very happy to welcome our guests from Hickory. Some say they're the inspiration behind the Statesville FC program. Ball stuck on the far side. Statesville throw. Head coach Nick Brown. Most likely going to find some answers to a lot of the early season questions. Here comes a sub. Looks like Isaac Bunton now checking in for the Herd. Caleb Trogdon with that early second half punch kept this 3-2. As in this friendly, all players getting an opportunity to get some minutes. Very important. But Nick Brown looking to solidify a bit of a starting 18. Only had 2 weeks of practice. Excuse me, 1 week. This is the second week they've started to try to solidify the starting roster. Get some partnerships, some teams. Oh, and a shot just misses. Excellent strike by Hickory. I believe that was Deegan again. Man is a problem. Excited to see how he does in the USL2 this season. Challenge by Hickory. Late by, a little bit of a challenge there by Blake Whittle. Ball played away. They're going to let it play on. Corner turned. Here comes the attack. Almost able to get by, and no. Breno Andrucci. Very close there. Hickory with complete control. Jonas Stroud, excellent performance back at center back. Ooh, nice give and go. Minario and Ochiang. Ball out to the left side. Bautista Rossi. Rossi maintains possession. Statesville gives chase. No one can get there. Ochiang. Ochiang looking. Gonzalez. He's on the ground. Let's make sure he can get up. And he is, I think that's a cramp. Juan Camilo Gonzalez. Been an anchor there in the center knee mid. Most of the chances for Hickory have come on the wings. Coming up on 15 minutes remaining in the inaugural I-40 Derby. Both buttons are in. For the herd, Braden McCourt with the first goal in Statesville FC history. However, Robbie Deegan has a hat trick, and that is the difference. Kirlo Prerogative with the penalty kick from the spot, and that is how we are at 3-2 right now. Sub made. Eli Curley would be the one checking in for Gonzalez. Eli, of course, down the street. I-40, up 16, maybe even Highway 64 out of Taylorsville. Former captain at Alexander Central. Spoken very highly by his former coach David McConnell over there at Alexander Central. Great controlling midfielder. We'll see how he adapts here late in the action. About 15 to go in the I-40 Derby. Curley, of course, one of the two Lenore Ryan prospects on the roster for Statesville. Hickory FC obviously played all their games last season at Lenore Ryan Stadium. Once again, more commonalities between our two programs. Statesville looking to go down the wing, can't maintain possession. Hickory now on the encounter. Driving through the middle, opportunity for Ander. Martin to Corona. Button, though, cleaned it up. 15 minutes here. Statesville needs a goal. Hickory FC trying to maintain. Nice ball out to the wing. Ortiz comes back, can't win it. Huge tackle. That was Whittle both times. Broke it up once, couldn't do the second, but the ball harmlessly to Bunton. And he sprays it out to the left wing. Ball played to the midfield. Second ball won by Statesville. However, lost. Hickory comes out and has control. Big press, though, by Statesville as they start chasing a bit more down a goal. Ochieng. Nice work by Ochieng to get it out of the press there. And now Hickory on their way. Blake Whittle again. Excuse me, Eli Curley. All over the midfield right now ever since making his debut for Statesville FC. Hickory looks for a cross. Nothing going there. Early votes are in, and it looks like the Gallagher home team player of the game is going to go to Braden McCourt for scoring the first goal in Statesville FC history. Thanks again to the Gallagher home team, as well as other sponsors: Epic Studios, Iredell Free News, Hunkajunk Calling, Jeremiah's Ice, Alarm South. We got a bunch. Statesville Dance, Emerge Ortho, all partners. I'm forgetting a few. 10 minutes to go in the I-40 Derby, a trophy on the line. Hickory in control. Can Statesville find some late magic? Robbie Deegan's hat trick, the difference. As we're getting another Hickory FC sub, it looks. Everyone getting a chance today in this friendly. Hickory. Straub. Very impressed with Straub today. Foul by Statesville again. Joe Lewis, the right back. Quickly played by Hickory. Hickory dominating possession in the second half. Unable, though, to create a real scoring opportunity. Had some few chances on some crosses. But the defense here for Statesville much better in the second half. Attempt to go long by the Herd. Stopped. Turnover in midfield by both teams, really. Ortiz able to win a foul, and it'll be Statesville ball. Ball in the midfield. Hickory, a very professional job right now, closing out this second half. 7 minutes to go in the Derby. Time taken away. Hickory on the attack. Give and go. Advantage given shot. And Button with the save on Batista Rossi's shot. Foul in the midfield. It will be Statesville's free kick. Another stoppage. Another free kick. Long ball by Hickory, cleaned up by the Herd. Misplaced ball by Hickory, picked up by Andriucci. Step over, goes for the shot. Oh, misses it on the near post. Opportunity, though, for the Herd on the misplaced pass by Javen Ochieng. Disaster averted for Hickory FC. They maintain the 3-2 lead. Statesville trying to pinch Hickory in on their own zone. Joe Lewis forces the turnover. No foul given. Defended out by Ivan Marquez. Statesville throw. Ball cleared. Statesville maintains. Recycles to the left. Ortiz. Ortiz dances down the line. Beats one man. Cannot beat the second. Johan Straub ushers him to the goalie. Straub, excellent performance. Robbie Deegan, excellent performance. A lot of excitement from those two, especially if you're a Hickory FC supporter. I like what you're seeing today from a couple of those gentlemen. Statesville FC, of course, first goal, Braden McCourt. Kirlo Perugadov with one from the spot kick as we enter the final minutes of today's match. Late sub as Daniel Garcia checks in for Soren LaRue. Long throw, top of the box, and collected. Possession maintained in midfield by Hickory. Entering the final moments of the inaugural I-40 Derby. Ball played to the far side. Two Hickory players chase. Little back heel by Souza. Venario finds no one. Schmidt Able to come up with it. Foul. Drawn by Bautista Rossi. Short kick taken by Hickory. Looks like they're going to go to the corner. Little game management here. Ball out of bounds. Statesville. Last chances for the Herd. The Trees, minutes, seconds away from winning the inaugural I-40 Derby. Professional foul taken there. Smart play. And Hickory will have the free kick. Ball back into the corner. Hickory trying to waste more time. Hickory not taking any chances in the final minute of regulation. Of course, the clock stops here at Statesville FC, Greyhound Hollow at 2:20 for Cafe 220, one of our official partners. Late opportunity for the Herd. Foul, an offensive opportunity. Looks like Coach not happy with what the call is right now. That's Carlos Rubio having some words with the referee right now. Trying to figure out why that call was made. Last opportunity, most likely, for the Herd to find an equalizer. Hickory FC needs to keep this out, and they will win the I-40 Derby. Late sub as Statesville brings on a little bit of height. Somewhat surprised. The goalkeeper's not coming up. Here we go. Kick into the box. Finds no head. Ball set now. Corner is called. Contact there in the penalty area, however. And here we go. Here comes the goalie. Here comes the goalie. All 11 in the box. Oh, short corner. Did not get over the first man. Big throw coming. Callum Hudson will take the long throw. Possibly the last chance for Statesville. The back corner off the post! Off the post! Button. Ball back across. Hickory clears. And that will be it from the Hollow. Hickory FC survives a last gasp effort by Statesville FC. An amazing contest today in the inaugural I-40 Derby. Hickory FC 3, Statesville 2. Spectacular game, spectacular match of football. As Hickory FC is the inaugural I-40 Derby champions. Do not forget, Hickory FC will be in action this Saturday at 3:30 against Asheville City in USL 2 action, while Statesville FC returns to action this Saturday night, 7:30 against 865 Alliance. Make sure you're there. Drone show, Jeremiah's Italian Ice. All the fun and family you can have, as unfortunately Statesville FC falls 3-2 to Hickory FC. This has been a Buck Hour production broadcast. Special thanks to Ozzy and everyone involved with Statesville FC. However, it will be Hickory FC heading down I-40 as their supporters celebrate. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. We'll see you all on Saturday.